Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Siphon. Welcome back to more Let's Play Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. In the last episode, we got our first monstie in the name of Ranma, the Velocidrome. In this episode, we're going to be basically getting our first official monstie. However, before we do that, I would like to show off the house a bit. So in your house, you can change your appearance, including the color of your armor at the chest in your house. The chest also lets you view kinship skills and the cutscenes you have seen before. So if we change our appearance, we can change the appearance of our makeup and hairstyle, and we can also choose layered armors. If you do have a Rise, a Monster Hunter Rise, I guess playthrough or save file on your Switch or whatever you're playing this on. I believe it's only on Switch only, though, if I'm not mistaken. But if you have the Rise, if you have a save file on Rise, this layered armor will be unlocked for you, the Kimura Garb. I think I'm going to stick with the default armor for now. And obviously with the gallery, we have story cutscenes. We can also see kinship skills. We can go into those a bit later on, as the story progresses. However, let's just head outside for now. And don't worry, this will include more commentary than last time. I do apologize last time because there wasn't as much commentary, as much due to the fact that it was a massive cutscene that prevented me from doing so. Let's go over here. What do you have to... What is this? Oh, this is the... Okay, this is something that'll be dealt with much later. Is there anything we can do around here? No, not at the moment. If we go out here, go to our quest objective, we can finally go out to Akolo Island. As you can see, there are a bunch of islands, monsters. Such a beautiful place. Right, there's a monster den in South Kimuna Forest. That's where we're headed. Over there, okay. Right. So, riding. Exploring while riding. Approach your monstie and press Y to mount. Press again to dismount. You can also use Y to whistle for your monstie when it's not near you. If you whistle while running, you'll jump right on it. Press Y to ride Ranma. Come on, give it a try. Hop on Ranma. Here we go. And it looks like we have a bunch of stuff to do. So with Ranma, or Velocidrome, I'd like to go over Velocidrome just for a bit to tell you guys about what Velocidrome can do. When it comes to talking about every monstie in the game, there is a few things we need to talk about. First of all, there's the attack type. For Velocidrome, we have the speed type, and there are only 3 types in the game. Speed type is generally fast and, good against power types. With Velocidrome, however, this means that Velocidrome is one of the fastest monsties you get early on in the game. And it will remain to be so for quite some time until you get to a certain point in the game where there will be more speed monsties. In fact, Velocidrome is one of the only speed monsties you get this early on, and the rest are going to be more power and technical based. When it comes to Velocidrome, his max HP isn't great, speed is pretty good, critical hit rate is fantastic, and recovery is next to nothing, and it's pretty bad. However, his normal attack stats go from good with normal attacks, fire, water, electric, and dragon are pretty good, and ice is pretty bad. And then for defenses, well, I forget about the defenses, because Velocidrome does not have any. It's a good monstie early on in the game, however, it's just used for quick attacks and, going first in battle. And its kinship skill of Velocirush is a multi-hitting move which does pretty good damage. And if you want to use a monstie that has the ability to jump over large edges, or allows you to jump up, I guess, then Velocidrome is your best bet for that this early on. So yeah, as I mentioned, Velocidrome is more of a speed-based monster. See those monsters outside the den, fighting our way past one of them will be a good warm-up. There are some monsters out there. Those are Aptonoffs. Let's take one of them on. And we'll get into the first fight of the game. Or at least, the first official fight. It's an Aptonoff. These make great training partners when you're just starting out. Okay, let's see what you and Ranma can do. Select fight and then use a power attack. Okay. I shouldn't use power, but, when you and your opponent are targeting each other directly, you'll enter head-to-head. For the pre-attack type, power beats technical, technical beats speed, and speed beats power. Try to remember that. It's basically the typical game of rock, paper, and scissors. So one beats the other while the other beats the other, and then the last one beats the one who beats the first one. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, as you can see, power beats technical, technical beats speed, speed beats power, meaning we have to use speed attacks for Aptonoffs. Attacking an opponent that is targeting you will trigger a head-to-head. Battle lines show who's being targeted. Winning a head-to-head result in the opponent taking significant damage and your kinship gauge filling up by a substantial amount. My apologies. Your enemy also used a power attack this time. It's a draw. But with Ranma using a speed attack, it was pretty good. See the battle line that shows you who the monster's going to target next. Aptonoff tend to favor power attacks, don't you think? I wonder if we can use that knowledge to our advantage. Well, if we use a... Oh, Ranma, no. Okay. Ranma's using a speed attack. Sorry, no, Ranma's using a power attack. I'm going to use a speed attack. Win a head-to-head, but however, if you notice, we still took a bit of damage. With head-to-heads, you can still take damage from monsters even if you win, which is a bit of a shame, but honestly, I'm fine with that. If you and your monstie both use attacks with a type advantage, you'll perform a double attack. With a double attack, you can deal huge damage to and avoid the enemy's attack. It boosts your kinship skill too. This is one of the best things in the game. Double attacks. You could basically stop a monster from attacking you full stop by using one. This also builds up the kinship gauge, which is very useful for later on. So let's both use a speed attack. That's it, you pulled off a double attack. And we basically defeated the Aptonoff straight away. So double attacks are pretty much the best thing you want to get in this, in this game. One of the best things you want to kind of keep getting, if that makes sense. Also, if you notice, Kana's Velocidrome is a little bit different to the one that she gave us. Her Velocidrome's stripes are red, whilst ours are black. And I believe her Velocidrome is a little bit more of a lighter shade of blue and a bit different, in terms of, the crest on its head, and obviously with the, the stuff that's also on its head, like the, accessories. But as we beat that fight, we gained some experience. And we also got some items from that as well. Got some quality meat, some raw meat, and Aptonoff tails. Pretty good. Nice one, newbie. Seeing through a monster's attack patterns is a sure path to victory. If your HP is running low, use an herb from the item section of the camp menu. Select items from the camp menu to view the items you're currently carrying. You can use items to recover HP or cure abnormal statuses outside of battle. There are also a lot of useful items that come up in this game. But for now, Actually, do I want to heal? Oh gosh, okay. Sure, I'll use a herb. Why not? So with our monsties will have much more HP than we will, and as you can see, those 3 hearts above that detail are well above our details and above Kana's as well. If we lose all 3 hearts, that means we white out and we have to go back to where we last saved, which can get a bit annoying, but honestly, it's fine. So as you go in here, we made it. Let's head to the monster den and grab ourselves an egg. Whoa, there are monsters in the way. We gotta fight them off. Okay. So, we have a few Velociprey that are in our way. Let's take on some Velociprey next. They're light on their feet and way more aggressive. I'll let you handle this battle too. This is your chance to show me what you've got. Now, I believe Velociprey will go for speed attacks, so we'll go also attack the Velociprey. Okay, fine. Let's go for some technical attacks. Oh, okay. Time to heal up. Select items and use a herb on yourself. I will use an item. Use a herb. No. Just heal up some damage. Okay, sorry about the cut there. I had to deal with something then real quick. I also missed what if Kana actually said anything, so Kana, that's it. I'll go for another technical attack. It would be good if we had our own monster with a technical attack. So every monster will have their own unique attack type that they kind of excel at. They will choose other attack types, and you can choose which one they do later on with some of their skills. However, most monsters typically have a signature type attack that they use. So, like we mentioned, Velocidrome is a speed, a speed monster, and the Aptonots are a power-based monster. We don't have a technical monster, though, just yet. And we take it down with a technical attack, hopefully. No. Things are really heating up. How about using some of your kinship gauges charged to unleash a skill? So, we have skills. Select skills from the menu during battles to use your skills at the cost of kinship charge. Without sufficient charge, you will be unable to use your skills. They also have 3 attack types and may trigger head-to-head. Monstie orders. You'll be able to automatically select an action at the start of each turn. However, by selecting Monsties from the battle menu, you can order your Monstie to use a skill as long as you have the sufficient kinship charge. These are pretty useful. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use Charge Tackle, Tactical, on this, allowing me to, do more damage than usual. And that will be useful much later on as well with the Charge Tackle, because Greatsword has got something, like other weapons do, but I think with Greatsword it's pretty useful. And we got a level up. Awesome. Now we're level 2, our HP has increased, as well as Ranma's. We got Velociprey Scales. Those will be useful much later on, and same with the Monster Bones. Nice, you've started to get the hang of this. We're almost at the den now, let's keep moving. If we open up the map, we technically don't have a way forward, as you can see. However, this is where the riding skills come into play. Looks like we'll have to cross this river. It's times like this when your monstie really comes in handy. Riding actions is what I was talking about when we talk about Velocidrome. There are actions such as jump, ivy climb, or fly that you can only use when riding. The available action depends on the monstie. If there is a location you cannot reach, look for new monsties as they might have the right skills to get you there. Every monstie has their own unique set of skills and riding actions. With Velocidrome, it has jump, but what you know, this is the monstie we need. Let's jump over. Whee! Perfect! Velocidrome are great at jumping, and we riders are great at putting monstie skill to good use. And we will have a lot of riding actions to go and use as time progresses. Oh, look what's growing there. You can pick herbs from spots like this and save on buying them. Gathering! This is a thing that can be very useful, but also very tedious at times. We can get herbs from this. We can grab mushrooms. Those are blue mushrooms there. More herbs. Herbs. Some monster bones. What else? There's more herbs here. There is anything else? Come on, I know some things here. Oh, there we go. We've got spider webs. Those will be good for other, well, a specific item later on. We have more blue mushrooms. And we have honey. Color honey. That'll be... Okay, honey is one of the most useful gathering items in the game, in my opinion, because you can make mega potions and other important items with that. And with mega potions, you know, normal potions heal a certain amount, and obviously mega potions, you know, heal more than that. So, I need to cut away real quick. Alright, sorry for the cut there. I had to redeem my cat. She was trying to get up somewhere where she shouldn't be. We have some more gathering places. We have some earth crystals or mining spots that are going to be useful for armor and weapons later on. More, we got heft corn. I don't know what that is. Got blue mushroom, more color honey, or normal honey. That'll be actually no. Color honey is the more, well, it's more for, I guess, normal kind of, you know, it's gathering stuff. But honey, normal honey is, you know, used for more, let's say, important kind of things.
Hold on. Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay? That's a Kuluyaku. But what in the world is it doing? Hmm? Huh?
I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
Yeah! With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right. I'm not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm Naviru!
Naviru? I've never heard of any feline hero.
Look out! It's back! Persistent Kulu, if you ask me! Hey, buddy, you're a rider, right? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's still a rookie.
Don't worry! I'll be right here to lend a helping paw! Well, looks like it's time to ride on! Ride! Ride! On!
We have our first boss fight, Kulu Yaku. This thing's pretty angry. Let's do this. Just leave all the navigating to me. It's dangerous. Stand back. So, with Kulu Yaku. Right now we gotta deal with this monster attack to the max. Okay. Kulu Yaku uses technical attacks, so make sure to use power from the get-go. And with Ranma is using speed attacks, it's not good, so it'll lose. Kulu Yaku love to carry things around in their claws. Ah, you sure know your monsters, don't you? So for skills, let's go for a charge tackle. And with Kana using a technical attack, it was a draw. Now for skills, now with charge tackle being used, we can now use charge cut. So let's use that. And that'll do some pretty decent damage. Focus slash. Awesome critical hits. And now, if we go back to skills, well, we don't have any other thing. Oh, no, we do! We have True White Slash. So that'll be heavily useful. Oh, Rock Hold. Wonder if it's going to use that rock to block all your attacks. Guess we've got to do something about the rock then first. True White Slash. Let's see if this does anything. Awesome! In that case, the weapon you're using now is not going to do a lot of good. Time for a blunt weapon. Here, take this hammer. Receive an iron hammer. Now, you can switch to a different weapon even in the middle of a battle. Select skills and hit weapons. Select weapons, we have an iron hammer. There are, I think, 6 types of weapons in the game. Great sword and hammer are for blunt usage. Well, no, sorry. Great swords for cutting, hammers for blunt power. And, if I'm not mistaken, does he use power or does he use speed? He uses speed. Sorry, I use power, what am I saying? Yaha! Blunt attack. I think this is gonna work. Keep on smashing and bashing, newbie. So, yeah, so there are 6 weapons in the game. There's a sword and shield and great sword, which are cutting weapons. Hammer and hunting horn, which are blunt weapons. And gun, lance, and bow, which are ranged weapons. Each weapon is good against certain monsters on certain parts, and we'll get into that much later. Switching weapons, you can switch weapons by either going to the switch to skills and switching a weapon in there, or you can press X and it'll give you the list of weapons you have, and you can swap on that list there. And if you break a monster's part, you can end up knocking it down. Let's keep it going. Let's go for our skills. Let's see. We'll think about the best way to think. Okay. Then let's use more speed attacks. Try attacking a body part with different weapons. When you find an effective weapon, use it to break apart. Go for Focus Slash. Oh, that did not do much. Oh. It's going for a target lock, so that means it'll lock onto us. But we broke the rock and tans. Nice hit, buddy, you broke it. And we've knocked it down. So every attack that we've done now will be a critical hit. Look at that damage, though! Now, let's go for speed attacks. Why not? Move to the head. Pretty good. And if we go for... It is a technical monster, so I'll use power attack. So in certain situations, monsters can change their attack patterns, meaning you will have to swap out monsters, like around, usually, quite a usual amount. We go for another power attack, and that will probably take it down. 96. And this should finish it off. Come on, Ramma. Almost. Kinship gauge is now maxed out. Let's go for a ride. Riding makes you bond stronger. Be careful. You'll get knocked off it if you lose too much in a head-to-head. Riding monstie, once your kinship gauge is filled up, it recovers your HP if you start riding a monster, which is true. Powerful kinship skills can only be used when riding. Winning a head-to-head while riding raises your kinship level, making kinship skills even stronger. You'll automatically dismount after using a kinship skill, if your HP drops to 0. Or if you lose a head-to-head twice. You'll be knocked off your monstie, but you won't lose any hearts. Using a kinship skill simultaneously with a buddy results in a double powerful kinship skill that hits all opponents. Okay, time to show this monster the power of teamwork. Let's go for Velocirush times 2.
This'll put you out of commission.
And we did it!
You smashed it!
And we gained a lot of experience from that as well. Not to a level up, but it was close enough. And an S rank. Got some iron ore. I got some Kuyaku gear as well, or material, should I say.
Alright, we did it, buddy!
Boy, was my heart thumping. But you did great, newbie. Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell you? This famous feline knows talent when he sees it. This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And I'll do it all totally free of charge. Although, if you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
You could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
Oh! Hey! Get back, you guys! Who said I was monster munchies?
This furball's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got an egg out of the deal. Wanna head home?
Home sweet home. Come on, let's go hatch your egg. Meet me at the grounds above the stables. We'll be doing that next time. Next time on Let's Play Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, we'll be hatching our first egg and getting our first monstie. See you guys then.